Satan, part three. Yeah, this is a very deep matter as I get into this. But this is just really like surrounding many things in a way. But, as many of you may be familiar with, like, as I'm being led by the Spirit, man, I mean, many of you individuals and beings may be familiar with, like, what am I trying to say here? As I'm truly being led by the Spirit, like many of you people may be familiar with, all that stuff like walk by faith and not by sight, and faith is the things hoped for and evidence of the things not seen, that type of thing. And yeah, I mean, this stuff is very deep. You gotta understand, because yes, God is truly, he's truly true to who he says he is, and he is his word, that type of thing. He is his word. And like what I'm trying to say is that Satan knows this matter. And even as I get into numerous things, yeah, I mean, Satan knows that you see it to believe it, people. Man, you guys are really done, if I'm being real. Because you guys, like, once again, as I was saying, faith is the evidence of things hoped for, or faith is something, you know what I'm trying to say. Faith is the things hoped for and evidence of the things not seen, type of thing. It's that type of thing. I'm not here to be perfect in my speech and all that funny stuff. But yeah, like, you see it to believe it, people are just really done, is what I'm trying to tell you, because Satan is laughing about this matter, because he knows you people are see it to believe it. And what he is doing is just blinding your minds, is what I'm trying to say, because he has blinded the minds of them who believe not, is what I'm trying to tell you. So he doesn't really have to do much to you certain individuals. He's just going to watch you walk in self-deception for you certain people who just have to see it to believe it, type of thing. And many of you people may be wondering, like, what do I mean by see it to believe it? I mean, you should already know, like, as far as seeing God, and as far as, believing that, the devil is a real matter and all that stuff. Like, Satan is behind this, though, is what I'm trying to tell you. Because yeah, faith is the substance of things hoped for and evidence of of things not seen. Yes, that is a real matter. And what you got to realize is that this stuff is not for no natural being, all that stuff. This stuff is for spiritual people who truly know that this is real, and that the spiritual people in God of Israel is what I'm telling you. But everybody else, man, I don't know what to tell you, more or less, because a lot of you certain particular individuals are that see it to believe it type stuff. And I've just never been a part of that, as overall what I'm saying as well too. But this doesn't have to do with me or anything. This has to do with, focusing back on Satan. Yeah, man, he knows. Yeah, he knows. He definitely knows. And yeah, you people are done for, You're done for, if I'm being very real. You see it to believe it, people. Because you guys are just in so much rebellion, and God deals with that rebellion stuff on a whole nother level. I'm not here to get into all that right now, more or less, when it concerns these certain matters. But yeah, I mean, yeah, man, this stuff is very deep, and Satan knows, and he is laughing at a lot of those people who are see it to believe it. But this stuff is truly orchestrated by God overall, concerning a lot of different matters. And then other things, people have these inward attentions that are bad towards different things. So this stuff is very much deeper than it's deeper than the surface. And you see it to believe it, people, far as the devil, and far as darkness, and far as all this stuff on that I've mentioned, and just the spirit realm and all that stuff. You see it to believe it, people are done. And I'm just going to leave it at that. So with all that being said, yeah, Satan is aware of this matter too, as well, is what you got to realize. And he is behind this stuff as well, a lot of this stuff. So with all that being said, yeah, I'm out.